Okay, chat, here we go. Get on here and get these dailies knocked out best we can. I've done one already. Maybe two. I left my guy on.
First.
Hey, what's up, Orbital? How's it going, bud?
Reminder white only chat.
Yeah, we don't say that here. Alright, let's see what we got here.
No GTA today.
They might be if I've got time after I get these dailies done.
Is Red Dead 2 online?
Yeah. Hey, what's up, Kratos? How's it going, man? I don't think so, no. Oh, okay. He's on GTA.
Have you ever played The Suffering?
Yeah, no, Orbital, I hadn't. Uh, oh, yeah, okay. Yeah, unless you've got a resupply or
What's
something
up,
that
Soul
we could
Shakers and
run.
Orbital?
That's no problem. I'll do. I've got a resupply ready,
Sup, Big Dog?
and I'll go ahead and do it, and then just wait for the next one to roll around if I need to do that. I mean, I can work around it. Yeah, that's why I was asking if you had one that was ready for a resupply. Like I say, I can do the three bounties and work around it, so it's not really that big a deal. Okay. Oh, okay.
Next time when you
Yeah.
play GTA, you should play Survival Job.
Uh, no, I do something different. Go ahead. Oh, that's okay. Like I say, it's no big deal. I just I can work around it, yeah. Well, with that finishing in the top three, you can actually glitch it. If you can
Who are you
get,
talking to?
I'm talking to Kratos, Mike. So if you get in a one that where it's teams, and you get on the winning team, a lot of times it'll give you top three, even if you're not top three. Uh, yeah. I'll just Well, I would have been on. I actually got on for a few minutes and ran a couple of them, but they were free. Well, they were free for alls. No, and I would have actually been on about an hour ago. Let's see, what time is it? Yeah, I would have actually been on about an hour ago, but my daughter's car's been messing up, so I had to drive it around to try to get it to do what she was telling me it was doing. And I finally got it to do it, so now I got to take it to the shop in the morning and tell my buddy what it's doing and see if we can figure out what's causing it to. It. I've had everything on the braking system replaced over the last month: the brake booster, the calipers, rotors, brake pads, new lines to the front, and everything. But after you drive it for about 30 minutes or so. Well, it may be doing it before that, but you notice it after about 30 minutes. You can start smelling the brakes like they're burning, and then if you keep driving it, yeah, if you keep driving it, eventually smoke will start coming out of both front wheels, and it gets to where you can't get over 20 mile an hour. So obviously the brakes are being applied and staying on. So, and it started doing this. Well, I had the brake booster done about 2 months ago, a month ago, something like that, because she said the brake pedal was like she was pressing on a brick. So that's brake booster. Okay. Well, now even when you do it where the brakes are already pressed in, it's doing that again. But it wasn't smoking or getting down like that before. It was just she could, the brakes was hard to push. I've never known of a brake booster causing the brakes to lock down. Uh, and the ABS light's not coming on. And even if it was, I wouldn't think it's the ABS, because the ABS causes it to not really apply pressure. And the traction control light is on, but it's been on for like 2 years on it, and I'm just not worried about it. But even traction control, all that does is cuts power from the motors or the wheel cylinders. No. Only thing that I can, I've never seen what it's doing. I've never seen it do before. The only thing that I can think of is maybe somehow it's got water in the brake lines or something that's causing it to. Yeah, that's the only thing I can think, and I've never had that situation before. I've had water in lines before, but I've never had it to where it applied the brakes. So I'm completely bumfuzzled as to what it is. Well, I've got a buddy of mine that owns a garage like 2 miles from where I live, and he does all the work on my vehicles. And I've got to go pay him for where he done the calipers and everything last week. And see, he's good about. Um, he knows how I work. And I've known the guy since high school, and so he worked and done all that work. So I owe him probably about $600 for that. And he went ahead and let my daughter have the car last week before I even come and paid him for it. Which most garages are not going to do that. And he won't do that for just anybody. But he knows me and he trusts me that he knows that I'm going to come and pay him. You know, he didn't even call and tell me because I told him, I said, it don't matter what it is, just fix it. And he knows that's the way I am about vehicles. I'll take it down. If I drop a vehicle off at his shop, he will call me sometimes and say, hey, it's going to be this much or whatever. And I've never told him not to fix it. Well, I mean, unless it's going to be more than what the car's worth, then yeah, yeah. But I mean, even if it was 1,200, $1,500, he knows I'm going to tell him, yeah, just go ahead and fix it because she needs the car. She's got the Jeep right now, but she doesn't. It eats her up in gas. Honda Accord. It's an older model because she lives in a apartment complex. And I told her, I said, I'm not going to buy you nothing real nice until we can find you a house someplace to where, you got kids and stuff like that running around. And of course, here in the States, if you live in an apartment complex, you've got druggies and stuff like that. And, so I, I've got her an '01 Honda Accord and an '03 Jeep Cherokee. We just use the Cherokee as a spare. It sits here in my driveway pretty much all the time, except for like right now where the Honda's messed up. But I mean, she can't complain. I've bought every car she's had since she was 16, and she's on my car insurance. So, well, the other day when it messed up yesterday on my daughter again, she had my mom's husband drive her down there and get the Jeep, and she talked to his wife because his wife runs the counter for him, and told her what it was doing. But she doesn't know a lot about cars. She knows she knows a lot about cars, but not a lot. If that makes sense, you know what I'm saying? She doesn't work on them. She just runs the counter, and so I'm going to get down there in the morning when he first opens up before he gets busy, because he gets busy and then I don't get a chance to talk to him because he works on them. He's got like 4 mechanics that work for him as well. But I'm going to get down there and be sitting in the lot when it first opens. That way I can say, hey, this is what it's doing. It's got to be something in the braking system. Let's see if we can figure out what's... And he may be able to figure it out real quick, you know. But my daughter's like, yeah, I smell something burning, Dad, whenever it starts smoking. And you can smell the brakes, and it gets so hot you can almost smell like rubber. Not really rubber burning, but yeah, and like I told her, I said, well, the rims was getting really hot, and it's probably the rubbery smell is probably the tires heating up from the rims. It's not melting the tires or anything, but still, you know. Uh, yeah, but I think I can get it down there in the morning because, like I say, it's only 2 miles, and I drove it around probably about 5 miles. Well, I drove around for about 30 minutes just up and down my road, uh, trying to get it to do the problem to show itself, and it did show itself. So, I did get it to do it. Yeah, it's something there that you know. Yeah, I quit working on. I used to work on cars. I used to buy them and fix them and sell them and stuff like that. But about mid '90s, when I opened up the hood on a car and I was like, yeah, I'm gonna have to take half the motor apart just to change the spark plugs in this thing. I said, that's it. I'm done working on them. Plus, my body doesn't let me do it no more. I don't have a lift or a garage or anything like that to get underneath it, you know. So yeah, well, I mean, he's got all the tools. He's got lifts, big garage to work in. Well, I mean, that's what he own. You know, that's what he does for a living. He's worked on cars since he was a kid. I mean, his when he was a kid, like 5, 6 years old, his dad run a salvage yard, a scrap yard, and him and his brother would get out there and tear cars apart and work on stuff. So he's literally been doing it his whole life. And when we was in high school, he was building hot rods for people in the auto shop in school. So yeah, yeah, he's literally been working on them his whole life. So he knows a lot more than I do about them. I forgot a lot about where I've not worked on them in over 20 years. I mean, I'll do little simple stuff, changing light bulbs or just easy stuff. But I just got to where, man, I'm like, screw it. It ain't. I'd rather pay somebody a couple $100s to do something than to do it myself. And anymore, seems like every time you get into stuff, you have to buy a specialty tool that you spend $20, $30 on. Yeah, I mean, he's told me, he's like, yeah, he said, I've got tools, I've had to pay $50 for, I've used maybe twice. But he had to have it to do the job. I mean,
There are things you can
yeah.
do to lower the price, huh? Aha!
Oh, yeah.
Some
And the thing is, I mean, he'll do stuff that a lot of other shop garages won't do. Like even dealerships won't do some of the stuff he does. There a couple years ago, I had a wheel cylinder or a wheel bearing on my truck went bad, and I had him ended up replacing all four. He's like, "Well, you don't need all four. You just need this one." I was like, "I don't care. Replace them all." you know. And to do the rear ones, you have to pull the axles out, cut the old wheel bearings off, and then press it on. Well, the axles are like 3 foot long, and a lot of places just don't have a press to press because they got to be pressed on. You don't just slide them on there; they got to be pressed on. And so, he does. I mean, he does a lot of stuff that a lot of garages and, like I say, even some dealerships they can do it. They just don't want to do it. And he does work for me a lot cheaper. I had something uh, when I went and done my service on my truck, and they was wanting to charge me like $600 to do it, and I went down there. As soon as I got out of the dealership, I went down there and I was like, "How much you charge me to do this?" And he's like, "Probably about $400." I said, "All right, I'll be down here drop it off next week, and you can do it."
Okay,
$200 savings.
but some of our fellow traders are having some transportation difficulties, stranded
Yeah,
at the mercy of brigands and outlaws. So we can play nice or we can play smart.
yeah. Most of the garages in this area where I live charge like $130, $140 an hour labor. Dealerships charge like $160, $180 labor. He charges $100 labor, and then he doesn't, unless he's changed, he doesn't do any markup on parts. He makes all his money off of labor. But uh, yeah, no. But now he does charge flat rate. So if a job says it takes 8 hours and he gets it done in four, he still charges you for 8 hours labor. So he still does that. But you're still saving money in the long run, you know. Oh yeah. Well, the thing too that's it's nice to know somebody is a lot of these dealerships or garages, they'll tell you you need stuff that you don't need. And right. Yeah. Right. 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 That's yeah. Yeah. Well, I mean, he's not like that with just people he knows. He's with all customers. I mean, like say if you was over here and you took your car down there, he would treat you the same way as he treats me as far as telling you the truth about what you need and the charging and everything, you know, it would be the same as me. Now, granted, he wouldn't let you have the vehicle till you paid him because he doesn't know you, but you know, I mean, once he gets to know people, you know, and they've done business with him for a while, you know, of course, most of the time I pay him before we pick vehicles up, but you know, like I say, with the way I work, I was working nights last week, and he was working on my daughter's car and knew she needed it back because the Jeep is a lot worse on gas than the Honda is. He didn't have an issue with letting her go ahead and have the vehicle, you know, because he knew. I mean, here it is, you know, over a week later, and I still hadn't paid him for that work yet. But he, you know, he doesn't worry about it. He knows. Him and his wife both knows. You know, I know him better than I know his wife because I didn't go to school with his wife, but still, you know, if she tells him he trusts me, then she believes him because obviously they're married, you know, and so, but yeah, 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 especially if like my daughter taking the car down there to him, you know, and that's I don't know if it's like that over where you live, but over here people in any kind of business try to rip females off because they think, oh, well, they don't know what I'm talking about. Yeah, you know. So, and you know, I've always told her, you know, if you ever have something messes up on any of the vehicles I've had you throughout the years, I've always told her just take it down there to him, tell him what's wrong, and then just come by and get whatever spare car we have at the time. Right now, it happens to be the Jeep, and then you know tell him to fix it. And like I say, most majority of the time he'll call me and say, "Hey, this is what I found's wrong with it. You know, this is how much it's going to be. You want me to go ahead and fix it?" But if he knows I'm working and I tell him, I say, just you know, it's like something happened there a few weeks ago, and I called his wife when they first opened, and I told her, I said, as long as it's under $700, just fix it. I don't care what it is. I said, if it's over 700, just call and leave me a message, and then I'll have my daughter to call and tell you. I said, but you know, most likely, even if it's $1,500, $2,000, I'm gonna tell you just go ahead and fix it. Yeah, I used to. Yeah, she's using the Jeep right now. Uh, and actually, I had an issue with it there. She was driving it and went to the grocery store, and she's like, "Dad, it won't start." Like, oh crap. While the while the No, not just now, the other day. And I went down there. I was like, okay, what's it doing? She said it won't start. And I said, I try to get her to tell me what's going on before I even go look at something. And she said, well, I had a guy try to boost me off and it wouldn't boost off. And I was like, well, from what it sounds like to me, it's either the battery or something because that guy kept trying to tell her it's a starter. And I was like, well, what kind of noise is it making? No, it's not he wasn't a mechanic. He was just trying to help her out. He wasn't a mechanic. He wasn't at a garage or nothing. And, anyway, I got down there and they've started making battery terminals smaller, but they've not made the connectors smaller. So even if you buy a brand new negative connector, it still won't tighten down real good on the terminal. So when I got down there, I was messing with it, and it was a little loose. And I was like, okay, is the lights on? Yeah, okay, try to start it. It wouldn't start. And I was like, I finally got it started and didn't have to boost it off or not. Well, I boosted it off, but I went straight to where basically it was boosting off the battery off of my truck. And I got to advanced and ended up buying some shims, which shims aren't worth a crap anyway. You can still sit there and turn it on it, but it's making a good connection. She's not had a problem out of it since I've done that. But once I get the Jeep back, then once she gets her car fixed and I get the Jeep back, then I can work on that more. Try to, do something different with it. But if it ain't one, and when it rains, it pours. Yeah, I mean, mm, yeah, yeah. I say Virginia's that way. You have to get an inspection sticker every year in Virginia. But yeah, in Tennessee, where I live at, you see junk driving around on the road that looks like it. How in the world's that thing even drivable? Because we don't have an inspection here in Tennessee, luckily. So, yeah, then I mean, like in Virginia, they check your smog, and I mean, they check all kinds of stuff on it. And if it fails any one thing, you don't get that sticker, so you can't drive your vehicle anymore. Yeah, yeah. Well, I mean, like in Virginia, if you've even got a, go ahead, no. Yeah. Well, see, like in Virginia, their inspection, if you've even got just a little chip or crack in your windshield, they'll fail you. Because I know I work with people that lives in Virginia. Because I'm right next. I mean, I can be in Virginia from where I live in like about 25 minutes. So there's a lot of Virginia people, that I know. Yeah. So, but yeah, I mean, it's just, Right. Well, each state's got different things. I mean, yeah, and like I say, some there's other states that have inspections that you have to have an inspection sticker put on your vehicle and things like that. But luckily, I live in one of the states that you don't have to, which, yeah. And I mean, even like in my state, I don't know about other states, but like the state I live in, if you've got a vehicle that's over 20 years old, you can actually purchase a antique tag for it. And once you purchase, I think you can buy like a lifetime antique tag for it. So you pay like a fairly high price for it, but then you don't have to retag it every year. You just, it's that one time. Yeah, 20 years here in America, a car 20 years old is considered an antique. Yeah. Yeah, they're different colors according to different states here. But see, it used to be though, they changed the law here in Tennessee. It used to be if you put an antique tag on a vehicle, you could only drive it on the weekends. But now they've changed it to where you can drive it any time, but I think you're only supposed to drive it like X amount of miles a year. But how are they going to know? You know? I mean, honestly, how are they going to know how many miles you've drove it? You know what I mean? Well, I mean, now not think about it. The Honda is an '01, so it's actually 24 years old. I could get an antique tag for it. But, then when you do that, you have to carry antique insurance on it, which is more expensive yearly. So, yeah, antique vehicle. Yeah. So, I mean, in some ways, yeah. I mean, yeah, yeah, in some ways they are, yeah. I mean, if you get back like in, a 1960s model hot rod or something, you know, yeah, you don't have the airbags, but, you know, you run over a 2020 car, you're going to total it and you might get a dent in your 1960s car. You know what I'm saying? Oh, yeah.
I hear tell of your good deeds, but
Yeah.
not full.
Yeah, ain't that the
Are you
truth?
sure there is something that
Yeah.
might pique your curiosity?
No.
Right? What have you found? Ah. Mmm.
Yeah. No, you get like late '80s and up, and yeah, they just you don't see a whole lot of them on the roads.
All right.
I mean, now you get back in the '60s and the early '70s, yeah, you'll see at least around here where I live, you'll see quite a few of those on the road, and most of them's been restored and everything, so.
that one, huh? I understand.
Yeah, they were built to last back then. They figured out that if they can make a car last about 10, 15 years, and then you have to spend a lot of money to get it fixed or buy a new one, they're making more money off of you. But it's like I tell guys at work. Some of the younger guys at work, they're like, "Oh, I'm gonna go buy me a new car or whatever." I'm like, "Are you buying a brand new one?" Well, no, probably a 2010 or 20 summers in there. I'm like, dude, you're cheaper to just keep fixing the one you got because you know what problems you've got than you are to go buy somebody else's problem. They got rid of that vehicle for a reason. Yeah, I mean, unless you're gonna buy something that's, maybe got a, yeah, yeah, if it's a couple years old, got maybe, 10, 20,000 miles on it, something like that, then yeah, you might come out in the better. But if you're gonna buy something that new, why not spend an extra, you know, 15, 20 grand and buy something brand new? Not to say that even if you buy brand new, you don't buy a problem. Hmm. Oh yeah. Well, it's like I got a 2015 Tundra, and guy I work with, he had a 15 Tundra and it got totaled, so he went and bought a 2024 Tundra. He paid like 70, $80,000 for the thing. And the thing is with the Tundras, they're no longer V8s. They're V6, and I looked at a 20 in 2022. I looked at a 2022 Tundra and was thinking, I might buy that. And then I got to looking at it, and it was, and I don't remember the exact things. I'm just going to throw numbers out there, but it was like 2 foot longer, but it had only had a V6 because you can't get them with V8s now, and it took like 3 more foot on the turning radius than the one that I've got now, and they're like, well, it's got more towing power and blah 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 this and that if you buy the turbo hybrid. I don't like turbos because I had a turbo back in the early 90s. And if you blow a turbo, you have to rebuild the whole upper end of the engine because it dumps all the oil out of it. And if you really blow it bad, you have to completely rebuild the whole engine if you spin a bearing or something like that. You know what I mean? Yeah, and plus all of the electronics and stuff that they've got on these new vehicles, man. I mean, you're just asking. He's like, well, I really like it because it's got the heads-up display. I was like, yeah, how much is that going to cost you when it messes up? Yeah, yeah, and and now, granted, he might drive the truck for 10 years before he has any problems out of it, but still. I've got my 15. I drive it for 10 years. I guarantee you I spend a lot less money fixing the problems I have in the next 10 years on it versus what he will in 10 years when his starts messing up. You know what I'm saying? I mean, even though mine's already 10 years old, I mean, mine's starting to get some squeaks and stuff to it, but, you know, oh, it runs good. And if it ever got totaled, I would at best look for a 2022 because that's when they still had the V8. Oh yeah, and something else about those new ones, even though they're longer, um, I kind of looked at it. The back seat actually for the same style truck that I've got, which is the crew cab, or not the crew cab, the double cab. The back seat had less space in it, and the bed was a little bit shorter, not by much, maybe like 6 inches or so, but still, that 6 inches makes a difference to me. You know, I mean, I don't do a lot of hauling, but if I decide I want to haul something, that 6 inches might make the difference between getting it in the bed of the truck and not getting it in the bed of the truck. Because I mean, I still, with the bed I've got, I can't lay a full sheet of plywood in the bed of the truck. It's hanging on the tailgate. So yeah, yeah, but like I say, if yeah, and if but I mean, if you're not going to buy something new, if you're going to buy something used that's 4 years, 5 years or older, the person got rid of that vehicle for a reason. They didn't get rid of it because it was a good vehicle, or whatever. So why do you want to buy somebody else's problems? Is what I always try to tell them young guys that I work with. Well, there's one guy I work with. He's got an old Chevy truck. It's a nice looking truck, but he keeps having a lot of problems out of it. He's like, well, I'm just going to buy me a new square body truck. I'm like, unless you're going to go back in the 70s or early 80s or older and buy something, I wouldn't even waste my money buying it. I'd just fix what I've got up. Yeah, it's just I'll get it fixed eventually. It's just how much is it going to cost me? Yeah, and I know she can't afford it, so it's coming out of Dad's pocket. But I don't mind helping her out because I mean she's a single parent and she's doing the best that she can. No, I've not got to talk to either one of them. No. You never know. Things might change around down the road. Oh, okay. Well, I'm in a showdown right now. That one I got into one, but it was already going. So now I'm gonna see if I can get lucky and get on the winning team because this is a team one. If you want to join, you're welcome to. I'll invite you. Well, no, I can't invite you now. It's done. Oh yeah, yeah. I'll probably play for another 3 or 4 hours and then go lay down for a little bit and then get up early in the morning, sleep for about 4 or 5 hours, and get up and take that car down. I'm on my long weekend, so I'm off for the next 7 days. Yeah, yeah, yeah. the guy that was going to do my breaker panel, I got in touch with him there the other day, and he said, "Well, they got a lot of overtime for us." He said, "I hate to miss out on that." He said, "Can we put it off?" So I was like, "Yeah, we'll put it off till my next long weekend." I mean, it's not something that's like, okay, it's going to burn my house down, hopefully, uh, but it's just something that needs to be updated. It's just old, and here in a few years, I'm going to look into getting a whole house generator, and they will not put in the generator until I update that right because it's so old. So I just figured, okay, go ahead and spend the 5,000 updating that stuff done, and then the generator it'll be $5,000 less to have the generator put in, down the road. Yeah, yeah. The house was built in the early '60s, and the breaker panel was put in probably about that time. Not really, no. Not really any issues. I mean, every now and then I'll have a breaker that'll kick, but I just go down and reset it. Yeah. Yeah, well, the thing with my house is that there's not a whole lot of outlets, so a lot of things are all on the same breaker, and that causes it to overload. Yeah, but it's not like every time I turn something on. It's just every now and then it'll do it. Yeah, just very seldom, every now and then. Yeah, I've replaced a few breakers over the years, but I mean, and that's not to say that even once I get this done, that it fixes that happen. Yeah. Well, I'd like to add, like say the wiring code when the house was built was different than what it is now. I'd like to add some, but that's extremely expensive, especially right now. Um, and really, upstairs to add outlets, I would need to tear all of the sheetrock out. Um, because it would be extremely hard to replace or to install new outlets in some of the walls without tearing the sheetrock out. So yeah, we're not going to win this, and we're down 12-3. I picked the wrong team. Oh yeah, no problem. I'll get one on if I need it. I'll get one on mine. I don't think I'll need it though, because if I can get this, if I can get this showdown done, then I don't think that'll be an issue for me because I got a spot where I go to get vultures, so I don't think I'll have an issue with that. Is it three? Uh, you can find vultures a lot of places. Even here in Saint Denis, you can find vultures. Yeah. Yeah, that's usually where I goes outside Armadillo and up to Fort Mercer. Yeah, that's pretty good. Been gabbing. Yeah. All right, man. Have a good one. Yeah, I do the payphones. It's the security contracts. Yeah, trying to get this showdown top three done right now. So I'll probably be in here a little bit. Yeah. I just got on a few minutes ago. I hadn't been on long. Drop to fourth.
Good way to make gold.
It's okay. I don't like PvP though myself. I'm just doing it to try to get the daily done. Right now, I'm not doing too good. I'm in sixth place. Gotta finish the top three. Shit. I don't do so good in free for alls. I need a team to win it for me. Not any good at PvP anymore. Plus, I'm not running the right card setups. So I didn't even do no damage to that guy there, and I pumped, what, 6 shots into him? I'll get it eventually. I just gotta get on the winning team. Another free for all. Son of a bitch.
Just popped into Seiji and sleeping face and drop a like thumbs up.
I appreciate it, Kratos. I definitely ain't gonna get top three with 13 people in here. Shit, I'm already six. Run out of bullets. I got 30 and I'm still fifth.
Rob a bank.
You can't do that on mine. They're using friggin' explosive ammo. They'll run out sooner or later though. I just gotta maintain what I've got. Oh shit, I gotta get another kill now. Need 4 more points. Shit! That would have done it right
Are
there.
you really doing missions?
I'm doing my dailies, trying to do my dailies. Gotta finish top 3. I finished 4th, looks like. Needed 1 more kill. I needed 4 more points. Looks like I'm gonna be in these for a while.
like 9-blind eye.
I appreciate it, man. Oh, I got top 3. Oh, I'm done. That's what I was wanting to do. Get my creeping time. There's a fossil right down there. Got some meat. There's some time around here somewhere. I think I need some more bull rush. See. Most are gonna be men around water. I need to get a little ways away from the water.
It'd get better if you stop scratching. Or fine, just ignore me. What do I know?
What we got here? See, family heirlooms. Just put heirlooms on here. Get them down at Saint Denis. So there's 1, 2, maybe 5. And he got a full fossil set.
First, just popped into Sajian's sleeping face and drop a like thumbs up. Rob a bank. Are you only doing missions? Like 9-blind eye?
Takes us some time on this side. Might be wrong. Probably won't have time to do a fossil run tonight, so I gotta get up early in the morning. But I am gonna finish all of the dailies, no matter how long it takes me. Creeping time and the vultures on the generals. There you go. Get my predators, and then I'll get my large carcasses. Wait on my next resupply. Just need 2 more collectibles off the non-player enemies, but if I don't get that, there's 2, 3, 4. Should be able to get all those. That'd be 7. Get there, 8, 9. See what bull we got down here. If we got a bull. Heifer, we need that for a set.
supplies are running down fast.
Should be getting close to needing another resupply.
Restaurant quality stew simmering in the pot.
We'll get the 3 deadlies.
Supplies are starting to run low, just so you know.
And actually, need some more. Oh, let's go ahead and do this. Where in the world did it put my dang wagon? Where in the world did it put it way over there? That's weird.
Supplies are looking healthy right now.
I don't want to fill him too full.
Very nice.
Still gotta get them 6 large in there. Let me get this fossil over here real quick. Should have counted for. Yeah, I was gonna say that should have counted for a large as well. I got on heirloom, so I'll take him back off. Right over here, see if we can't find our time. Get that out of the way. That's mint. Yeah. I get some time up here though. There's some time around here somewhere. I just can't remember where it's at. I'll just wait and get it when I go down to Blackwater for my bounty dailies. Seriously, no campsites close.
Good to see you. Supplies are good. I'm a happy man. C'est parti. Now, we have a batch ready for shipment, okay? I can trust you, I know. You are not like the rest, menteur, tricheur. But when I give a batch to you, I know you will guard it with your life. You will not let a little thing like a barrage of bullets get in your way, huh? When I tell you these are valuable customers, you will look after every last jug. So, they are yours. Allez-y. Hold up! Gotta inspect that wagon, now. Stop up that wagon, all right? Move the wagon over.
Hurry, you only have 8.5 mins left.
Mind stopping that wagon?
Yeah, we got plenty of time.
We're looking for illegal liquor in these parts. Need to check your wagon. So, what should I expect to find in here? All fine, go on then. Looking for trouble? Move it.
lost the bottle. It's alright. I'm just wanting my distance right now.
Look at you and your fluff wagon.
Time around should pretty much put us there. If we have to, we'll deliver on another one. Yeah, we'll make another delivery before we get off, and that'll go straight to the delivery point and get the finish on that. Could have made one more lap and got it, but running low on time and already destroyed one.
So, what shall we create? Very well, but this could be cheaper. Yes, this will work very nicely.
get her. Large is done. Oh, that's all.
We're well stocked for the time being. Okay, then. No comment. All right.
Rather resupply here.
All about playing fair. But at this rate, by the time we get ahead of the competition, I'll be dead in the dirt. So, I thought it might be quicker if we just borrowed some of the items I need from some people, the sort of people who deserve to be borrowed from. I think you understand me.
Right off over here.
Puppy.
What's up, big dog? thought it disappeared.
Chilling, enjoying the stream. I'm multitasking between Trump videos and this.
Okay.
Have you ever discovered Easter eggs in RDR2?
I think I found a couple years ago, but I've not looked for them, since I started this account. If I can make it up through here anyway. Shorten the route a little bit if we can. Without destroying the wagon. Probably would have been better off going by the route.
I came across a ghost Easter egg in GTA, not even trying to find it.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I mean, I usually don't look for Easter eggs. If I find them, I find them.
That's what I like to see.
They are fun to randomly come across.
Yeah. Can't remember how many more I need. I'll just need the one.
Poor dear.
Oh, let me lasso it. There we go.
Stocks are looking good. This is good quality.
Let's see what we got left here to get. Two more collectibles off of NPCs. We got 5, 6, 7. And go to West Elizabeth. Do 2 bounties there and get that and that. That'll be all of those.
My favorite moonshiner.
Blackwater. We can get our. Should be able to get our creeping Tom down there as well. Then we'll just have the vultures to get. Didn't mean to do an infamous, but oh well, we'll do it. That'll be one of our 2. We have to do a 3-star one. Just trying to hurry up and get out of there. Them guys were shooting. Done a lot of killing. Wasn't sure what they was up to, if it was killing NPCs or getting ready to shoot me, so I wanted to get out of there.
What do you think you're doing?
Why won't it not let me drink the damn? It was taking it, but it wasn't letting me, giving me the core. That was stupid. I wasn't worried about getting both of them anyway. I just wanted to get the one. Both of them would have been nice. Oh, it was taking my moonshine, but it wasn't giving me the gold bar. We got the 3 lassos, so I'll just go do one more bounty from down here. I don't think you can loot these infamous. They're like legendaries. You can't loot those either. No, I don't think so.
Damn good job getting them to me with some kicks still left. How them coins look for your efforts?
What is the matter with you? What the hell's wrong?
up here?
Your corpse. Asking for a fat lick. Voy a bailar sobre tu cadáver. They're taking us out one by one.
Oh shit! Didn't get it drunk or yeah, drunken time.
Bullet right between your eyes.
That's all right. I'll get some looting done here.
Shit! They're killing us. You don't know what you're doing. Not chingas.
Well, I guess I'll get any looting done, 'cause just give me a minute to get him back to where I gotta take him. So I was trying to get some looting done before I tied him up. Timer wouldn't start. I'm gonna be pushing it close to get him back in time. Ride fast, horse, ride fast. I think that's stupid to only give you a minute and 9 seconds to get him back from there. There ain't no way I'm gonna make it. Pretty much ain't got time to do it in. I mean, that's ridiculous. A minute and 9 seconds to get him back from there. I think I've done that one before and just barely did make it. My horse was standing right there for me to throw him on as soon as I hog tied him. Made him right there.
Damn it, all the hell! What the hell? Jesus! You're as good as dead. Son of a...
You gotta remember to reset that award. I think it's under general.
You scoundrel. Get these damn ropes off. Damn. Who do you think you are, tying me up? Son of a... Damn good job getting them to me with some kicks still left. How them coins look for your efforts?
That should be all the roll dailies. Now we need to go find some time. Check some dailies out here. Or some, not some dailies, some rewards. Start all the way over here. Finish these generals. I'll have another reset there. Be halfway done with those. I need to check that one. Yeah. Mushrooms. You need tobacco. Carrots. I know there's some thyme around here somewhere. You need tobacco, ginseng, raspberries, oregano. When I'm looking for thyme, I never can find the dang stuff. More oregano. If I was looking for oregano, I'd be finding nothing but thyme. If I was looking for men, I'd be finding nothing but thyme. There's some right there. Alright, so now we got less of the vultures. Give me this to make go use a bathroom. Oh, crap, dang crane run over my horse. Oh well. Run over me now. Oh, I need vultures. Don't want to shoot him on top of the thing because sometimes he gets stuck up there. Oh, what we got here? Diggable. About to get too late to find them. Oh, yeah, that's my hawks. It's usually hawks up there. Every now and then I'll see a vulture up there. Sometimes that'll be a vulture too. It ain't a hawk. Can be a condor from time to time as well. Mostly a hawk, but still. Gotta check. Condor. I'm ready to deliver again, but I don't need to now. Got all my days general or my roll daily's done, so there's no need to do it now. Save it. That's a raven here. actually, no. Go here. Oh, is that? I'll overlook one. I got all those. One, two, three. More outfits. 4, 6, 7 more outfits to buy. One of these sets of gloves. Let's see here. Gloves and bandanas. Maybe 5 more gold bars this month, and I'll be able to finish that off. Oh, we need to find 2 more vultures, and we'll probably be able to buy 1 more of them bandanas off of that. I'll be close to 1 gold bar. I don't think we're gonna find any more vultures till it gets daylight, though. Ouch. Yeah, might as well wait for daytime to roll around, 'cause I ain't gonna find none until then. You're getting close to time to start vulture hunting again. Oh, well, the hawks are back up, so the vultures should start spawning up. There's my two vultures. Yeah, I should have a reset too. Yeah, I got enough to buy one more of the bandanas. I should have bought that one. That way I had all the bottom ones done. That's alright though. Gotta get them all eventually anyway.
You know, I'm getting quite used to having you around.
Getting a little low on supplies here. I suppose this will do. This is good quality.
Far from a full wagon. Alright, chat. I'm gonna have to call it there. I'm getting tired. Been up all day working. I gotta get up early in the morning. Gotta get a few things done. So I'll be on tomorrow to get my Red Dead done, and then we'll definitely get some GTA in tomorrow night or tomorrow day. I've got a full nightclub to sell, a full bunker to sell. Probably sell my warehouses to get them evened out. We'll definitely do some security contracts because I need 33 more of those, I think, to finish those off, and they're paying double pay. Do some payphone hits tomorrow too, so we'll be on some GTA. I'm on my long weekend, so I'll be on for the next few days, doing some major grinding. I do have a few things to do throughout the week, but I appreciate everybody that's been watching. If you've not subscribed, please subscribe. Give me a thumbs up on the video to help get it out there to try to get us some more subscribers to the channel. Pass the word, tell your friends, family, anybody that would enjoy watching some Red Dead and some GTA streams and videos. Go back and check my other videos, my shorts. Helps the channel grow. And I'll be on. Can't really say what time I'll be on because I don't know how long it's going to take me to get my stuff done in the morning that I got to do. But I'll be on, and then I'll be grinding tomorrow night as well. So everybody, I hope everybody has a good rest of the night or day if it's already day for you, and day for tomorrow, or not if it's tomorrow, not tomorrow for you. We'll catch everybody after a while.